What's up, guys? It is I, Mr. Carter Fly High. Hey, check this out. If you like this video, go ahead and smash that like button. If you want to see me on a more regular basis, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you want to be notified of when I post new videos, then hit that notification bell. Without further ado, prepare for takeoff.
Prepare for takeoff.
What's up, guys? Hey, thanks for checking out my channel. Thanks for checking out this video. Listen, today I just wanted to make a video just about something completely random, something that's currently going on that's affecting all of us. And there's going to be 5 things that I'm going to really discuss today, and these are, like I said before I even started this video, I just wrote them down and I just felt like they were something that needed to be discussed. So definitely check out the whole video. Let me know what your thoughts are, and you can comment in the section below. Let me know what you think and give me some feedback. But I'm just going to jump right into it, guys. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is the businesses reopening. Okay, so I know for a lot of states, the governors have already said, hey, you know, giving people the green light of going ahead and opening up businesses. What do you guys think about that? Me personally, I don't think we're ready for that. Okay, now there's pros and cons to doing that, and I'll start with the pros first. The pros is because people that are currently unemployed right now, it's going to allow them to get out there and make an honest income for their families and be able to provide. Another pro is we have to really figure out how to get the economy going back again. All right. Another pro is it's going to give people that comfort that potentially this virus or whatever's going on right now is dwindling down and potentially not as bad as everybody thinks. The cons are the people that really need to get out there and provide for their families. You know, they're anxious and they're ready to go. You know, but at the same time, they may be putting themselves in a bad situation to where they may catch this virus. So the unique thing about this whole virus is, you know, some people can get it and not have any symptoms at all and actually test positive. And some people can get it and actually die from it. So you're putting yourself out there, you're exposing yourself, and not only yourself, but whenever you go out there, the people that you go back and have contact with, you exposing them also. So that's definitely one of the biggest cons. Another con is, with that specifically, is are we ready to start opening businesses? You know, I know definitely for business owners, whether they're big business owners and small business owners, they're ready. You know, they're ready to get, you know, things going again. Definitely generate that money, because majority of the time that's what it's about. You know, bringing in the money for these businesses and providing these services for customers like myself. But I think we definitely need to take a step back and really assess the situation and decide if that's the right thing to do at this point in time. Another con is you're basically given the green light that everything is okay, and we really have to treat this virus more seriously than what's currently going on. I know down in Florida they've been opening up beaches and things like that, and that is a recipe for disaster, because when you're talking about a beach, that's going to bring in, you know, a lot of people. You know, people are bored right now and people don't have anything to do. You know, people are stressed out, and, you know, going to the beach is one of the major ways that, you know, people go to relax and have a good time with their families. But at the same time, you know, is that the right choice? You know, you're putting yourself out there, you're putting your kids out there and your family members. So we definitely got to be cautious of what we do. And just because they're opening up businesses, guys, that is not a reason just to run out there and be like, hey, it's over, I'm good to go. The businesses are open. Be smart about what you do. all right? Because this virus is still alive and well. We don't have a vaccine for it yet. And, you know, to this day, you know, the only true way to, you know, not get the virus is that social distancing, and that's still questionable, you know. So we really gotta make sure that that's the right decision, and we definitely have to be cautious of where we go. So guys, keep that in mind. Don't just rush out if they open these businesses. I know we all want to get haircuts and go to the salon and live our best life and all that, but definitely make sure that you're taking those proper precautions before you go out and expose yourself and your family. All right, guys, the next thing I want to talk about is the stimulus checks. So I believe it was like $1,500 or something like that. There's no way. There's absolutely no way that families are gonna, you know, be able to strive on this. Now I know it may definitely immediately help out with some bills, but that was pretty much grocery money for a few weeks, especially if you have a family of like 3 or 4 kids, you know, and if you're unemployed right now, I mean, what is $1,500 really going to do? You know, and I really hope that, you know, people are being responsible about this money. It's not much at all. It's not much at all. And you know, some people may say, well, you got to be grateful for what you can get, but at the same time, the unemployment rate right now is through the roof. We have more people now filing for unemployment than we've ever had in history. So that is definitely a true testimony of what's going on. You know, the country leaders and government officials and all that, they're really going to have to revamp some type of plan on how to support the people, because that $1,500 is just not going to cut it. You know, and some people are fortunate enough right now to still be working and have that steady income, but there's a lot of people right now that are unemployed, and the stimulus check is just it's not enough. So definitely make sure you're spending your money the right way. And even with that being said, there's still a lot of people who haven't received the stimulus check. So what was the focus or the plan, you know, to properly get this money distributed properly, right? And I know some people probably already got their stimulus check and the money's gone already. Some people still waiting on it because they depended on it because they're currently employed. So we definitely have to reassess, you know, what's going on and make good choices once we do get that aid. So I don't know how they're going to plan on resolving this issue in the future, because as of right now, they still don't have a plan. You know, they're saying businesses and all this stuff is open up, but that seems like that's what the answer is right now to generate money for families. Oh, we're going to open up businesses. The government's not going to do it, you know, and we just got to really figure out, you know, what it is that we need to do to make sure that everybody's taken care of. My next one are these gas prices. Man, hey, look, if you've seen my videos before, you know I drive that big Tundra, all right? And the other day I went to the gas pump and I filled that truck up. I was full at $35. $35, I was good. Now that's great, but guess what? As soon as I left that gas station, I went straight back to the house. So for weeks now, my truck has been sitting on a full tank, but nowhere to go. So it's benefits with that, but at the same time, it's like I can't go anywhere. You know, so I'm thinking, especially with the oil prices that have just recently dropped, these business owners, they know what they're doing. Because time, you know, we're given this green light, the price is going to shoot right back up, and we're basically going to be right back where we were or maybe charged even more. So if you're one of those individuals out there right now that's actually still working, you got to travel, hey, take advantage of this. For real, take advantage of it, because I'm in a couple of groups on Facebook, and I know especially out in California, the price per gallon is like $6 or $7. Well, it was $6 or $7 in the past. So definitely take advantage of it, because these gas prices right now, shit, they're amazing. Nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. Next, I want to talk about our way forward. Our way forward, and what we're going to do in order to fix this situation. I definitely want to say that as American citizens, we all have to come together. We all have to come together. This is not a black issue. It's not a white issue. It's not a Hispanic issue or anything like that. It's going to take everybody to come together and really figure this out. And we as people, we all depend on each other. It doesn't matter where you are. There's businesses, that people rely on, and it doesn't matter the color of your skin. But it's definitely going to take that partnership or that teamwork amongst all of us to really get the economy going back again. And it's just so, it's at an extreme low right now. It's definitely going to take some time. I think once things are in a better light, and potentially a vaccine for this virus, I think the economy is gonna boom again. And not only is it gonna boom, but it's gonna reach historical highs once this virus passes. But we got to be smart about that. Now that this has happened, we have to prep and definitely plan for things in the future that may happen again, because I really feel like what's going on right now is just the first wave of it, right? Especially if we can't get a vaccine. If the only solution is going to be social distancing, you have to know that even when they open these businesses and all this stuff again, there's still going to be people walking around with this virus that may not show the symptoms, that are going to that they're going to give this virus to other people. So don't think for a second, you're going to let your guard down and not wear your mask and be in an environment to where there's a lot of people. No, you still got to do the same thing that you've been doing. You got to be smart about it. Just because these businesses are open and they're saying this social distancing, and if you out in public, be careful how you expose yourself. All right, because until we have an actual vaccine and it's a proven method that actually works, that's going to be the only solution to potentially protect us from not getting this virus. So it's just really going to take effort on everybody's part. We all experiencing this together, and I can't understand how this could be a time for anybody to be racist, or prejudice or anything like that. We all suffering the same. So definitely we got to pull through just as Americans, because right now, we all feeling it. And it doesn't matter your financial background or how much money you currently have. We really have to come up with some type of solution to get our economy and to get America going again. And I've traveled the world and seen different places, and this is definitely the land of opportunity. This is definitely the land of opportunity. And even with the situation going on right now, I'm gonna tell you, we are still better off than a lot of countries. So just keep that in mind. Be smart about what you spend your money on. Be smart about where you go and how you expose yourself. Be smart about your investments and all that stuff, and really take that time to put yourself in a better financial position, right? I think it's going to be a lot of opportunity after this pandemic passes, but you just as an individual just got to be smart and where you allow yourself to conduct business. So definitely be smart about that, guys. Be smart. My next one is one of my favorite ones, the whole conspiracy theory. So I know with the media, and there's been a lot of videos online of doctors and nurses saying the media is reporting there's not this many patients, there's not that many deaths. Look, I think we can all agree on that this COVID-19 is real. All right, and whether or not you're in one of those big cities and you witnessing, 18-wheelers carrying off dead bodies, or these hospitals being packed with patients and all that, hey, who knows? Unless you actually experience it and you're there and you see it, who knows? But we all know for sure that this virus is real, and we have to treat it accordingly. We definitely have to be sincere and be serious in our approach to this thing. And whether or not the media is reporting these false numbers, guys, that's still not a reason to be ignorant to what's going on. All right, you want to blame it on the government, you want to blame it on 5G towers. Hey, that's fine. You can do all of that, but at the same time, you still have to be cautious. Don't be foolish. All right, there's always someone that's going to point the finger at an organization or at a person, and that's never going to stop. But we do know that there's a real situation going on. So at the end of the day, man, look, just do your research, right? And wherever you get your information from, make sure it's a credible source. If you just got random people getting on the internet saying, oh, don't go outside tomorrow, or the government's doing this or doing that, guys, really consider where you're getting your information from, because a lot of people, even at times like this, will still try to capitalize, whether it's financially or just for fame or for views or whatever it is. So don't be naive, and really do your research on who you consider a resource is, because there's a lot of people out here that's making the situation worse, that's intentionally putting out false information or fake news, like some people like to say, to get people in a state of panic. But just by knowing facts, knowing the correct information, getting it from a reliable, credible source, it's just going to put you in a better place. So, and I can't tell you specific resources where to go, to get information, but I'll be doing my own research before I go out and spread any information to anyone, right? Because I'll be just as guilty of doing something like that, but I'm never going to be in a situation to where, I'm watching a video and this person's saying this, and I'm like, but what makes this person credible? That's just part of just being smart, man. Just taking information, assessing what this person is saying, and really deciding if it's even worth listening to, and if it's even worth your time. So don't be naive. Definitely do your own research. Stay safe, guys, and like I always say, this pandemic is gonna pass, right? It's claimed a lot of lives. It's causing a lot of chaos in our lives right now, but we're gonna get through it. But the only way we're gonna get through it is, doing that social distancing, taking those proper safety measures when we're going out. Try not to expose yourself. I know some of us got to go to the grocery store and get essential items and stuff like that, and that's fine, because we got to do what we got to do. I mean, it's not fine, but we still have to provide. But that's just me just rambling. I just wanted to make this video. That's why I titled it blah blah blah, because it was just me just just going off the head about some things that's currently going on, and I wanted to get y'all's feedback on what you thought, if you experiencing the same thing, or if you share the same opinions as myself. Post it in the comment section. Let's have a conversation. All right, I'm a very open-minded person. I like to have these type of discussions and just to give people a platform to actually express themselves and express their opinions. But hey, I hope you guys enjoying your week. I'm trying to stay on top of this YouTube thing. I don't want to make it feel like an obligation. I just like to post whenever I feel it. So, like always, guys, hey, stay safe, stay home, and fly high.